Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an intuitive card reader, an empath, and also a visionary. I start my evening off here with for you guys for the sign of Gemini, Gemini the twins. This is a general reading that will cover the time span of April 10th through to the 16th of April 2017. And I've already lit my intuitive candle from intuitivecandles.com. This scent is Down by the Bay. I usually have the Fundy Breeze one, but this one is different, Down by the Bay, and it smells very, very clean and fresh. And the beauty about these candles, they're made from soy, so they're not harmful to your health, and they smell fantastic. And I couldn't even begin to list the different scents that they have. Go to their site if you go to intuitivecandles.com. And when the wax melts down, inside a piece of tinfoil sits at the bottom of the candle. And there's always a special reveal, minerals and stones. This is my Aventurine. It was my very first one, so it's my favorite one. It does all kinds of stuff for me. And this one here is my rose quartz. And then I have my sunstone that I use as my pendulum now. It feels like marble. I love it. Anyways, let's get right into the reading. So this is for Gemini. This reading is for Gemini. So we ask some messages from my spirit guides to come forth, please, and aid me with messages for Gemini the twins for this general weekly reading for the period of April the 10th through to the 16th, 2017. Come on. Let's see, they're not ready yet. No, not yet. A little bit of a kickback. They weren't happy with that. Let's try it again. Oh, you guys are being stubborn tonight. Come on now. Come on. And that's just for Gemini. Beautiful moon out tonight, guys. Sky's clear, stars are out. The moon's hanging right over me. It's right there. It's high in the sky. There we go. These are your cards. Gotta get in the right spot, the sweet spot in my head. And with the cards. Alright. So your Monday, Gemini. First card. It's about gossip. It's Page of Swords. So somebody's carrying some gossip to you. Exactly what is going to happen there. On Tuesday is the King of Swords, and he's all about ambition. Nothing wrong with being ambitious on a Tuesday, that's for sure. The third card, your Wednesday, is the Knight of Wands, all about activity. This has been the card that's been highlighted ever since these readings for the weeklies began. Spirits, ghosts. I just felt something touch my leg and there's nothing there. My pants even. I'm wearing a pair of very light, soft material. It's very breezy. And they just moved. So Thursday, the Nine of Cups, which represents things that you can wish for and anticipate. It's always good to see that card. It always makes me smile. Your Friday, Seven of Wands, endurance. Your Saturday, Seven of Cups, all about possibilities. You gotta love Saturdays for that. You never know what's coming up. I like Fridays is my favorite day. Saturday's my second. Sunday, not so much. Three of Cups, reunion for your Sunday. All right. Now, let's see what kind of excitement we can stir up for you, Gemini. Let's see. Page of Swords and gossip. It's not always a good thing, is it? Sometimes it can be. Sometimes good things come out of bad situations. Just like some cards may not be the most favorable card we want to see turn up in our reading, but there's always good to be found somewhere. That's just the balance of life. Balance seems to be the key word through all the readings so far for this week, from the 10th to the 6th. It's in everybody's reading. There's a sense of need for balance. There's actual balance happening and going on as well. Um, this card shows up. It tells you and warns you to be very clear in your communications right now. And by the way, we're talking clear in communications. For those of you that are not in the know, there's like 5 planets all going retrograde. And I stopped at Mercury. It was the first one. I said, I don't even want to know anymore. I don't want to know what the other guys are up to. Mercury was enough, because Mercury for me last time, just, you know, technology-wise and equipment, electronics and stuff, it just kicked my proverbial, you know where. My fridge died, my telephone died, my house phone, and my laptop, all in one day. And Mercury was going full force. And communications were muddled and bad, so there was a lot of tension and a lot of friction in the air, to the point where, do things ever get so crazy in your life and you just start to laugh and it strikes you as the funniest thing? There's not a darn thing funny about it at all, no matter which angle you look at it. It's like that saying, when it rains, it pours. That can happen through Mercury retrograde. Like, when things, like for me, that was all one day, you know. But here's the good thing. So I had no laptop. I had no form of communication at all. I had no telephone. In my fridge, everything's thawing out and melting, and I'm in a panic. And I have no money, not 5 cents to my name, to fix anything. Here's the warning with Mercury retrograde. But, and everybody goes, oh no, not Mercury retrograde. No, 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 no. Let's all hide. Let's just hide till it's over. But with every negative situation, there is always some good to be found. I ended up with a better fridge than what I started out with. The one that died on me. It's not new. Oh, it's still about 18 years old. But it's better shape than what the one I had before. So that was good. I'm happy with it. I found another telephone to use. One that I already had in the house, buried away in a box somewhere in storage. Just a good old landline telephone. A little push button thing. Doesn't even have a screen on it to tell you who's calling. Even though I pay for the service, I don't use it. And the laptop, my laptop, just without warning, it just gone. And that was heartbreaking, because as most people know, that you have pictures and photographs and letters and all kinds of things, and I lost it all. I tried to retrieve most of it off the hard drive after the fact, but the good that came out of that was a very good soul stepped forward and went and bought me a brand spanking new, top of the line, state of the art, with all the bells and whistles, and said, here. And I was blown away. So these good things all came out of Mercury retrograde. It started out, I'm just making the point. It doesn't have to be bad. For those of you that can't hide, it won't hurt to wear a crash helmet, okay? But don't be walking under, you know, any ladders, or, you know, black cats crossing your path, or opening an umbrella inside out. Don't be doing that. Breaking mirrors and all that, don't be doing that. That's not a good time to do it. But the thing is for you, Gemini, what's going to happen is your communications are going to get really muddled up. Somebody's going to get really super pissed, and I mean pissed off. And there's going to be some bad talk going on. And this young person here, this page, they're usually between the ages of 15, about 28, and usually no older than 30. Or somebody that's even young at heart. They could be even older than 30, but they're young at heart. They're on top, and they're hip, and they're cool with everything. There just could be some backflash, is what I'm hearing. A backlash, not flash, backlash from something that happened previously. There's a lot of gossip going on. There's a lot of talk going on. You're aware of it. You're trying to stay clear of it for your own safety. You're not directly involved, but it's happening around you, so you are involved to a point. You've got front row seats to this situation. This is going to get silly out of control, this whole situation. I see somebody at work, is what I'm saying. I see a man who's probably in about his 40s, standing back and watching all hell break loose, not wanting to be part of. It's chaos, and it's funny to me. I can see it. It's complete total panic and chaos within the office setting. Everybody's upset. Everybody but you, Gemini. I see you standing back going, what the? is going on here? Is this where I work? Are these my coworkers? The emotions are shooting through the roof, and I can't see what the problem is, but everybody is up in arms, and you're standing back going, okay, I'm the only one that's not in that state of mind, this melting pot of mess. I must be the one that's crazy then, because I'm the only one that's not in the middle of all that. I'm the only one standing on the outside looking in. You're going to experience that. It's going to shake you up a little bit. Gemini, you don't like things like that. You don't like situations like that. You got that one party. It says, well, this could be fun. Let's get right in there. And then the logical part of you says, not on your life. Am I having anything to do with that? I'm seeing it. That's why I'm laughing, because to me it's funny. I see complete red faces with sweat breaking out. The clothes are all damp and stuck to everybody, and nobody looks fresh and together. They look like they've been just put right through the ringer. Everybody's really upset, and everybody's angry with everybody else, because everybody's looking for somewhere to blame. So if I were you, Gemini, I'd get like out of that room, or out of that energy and out of that space as fast as you can, because somebody's going to notice that one of these things, it just ain't like the others, and you're going to be it, and somebody's going to go, you, haha. So you want to get yourself out of there, because you're the only one not losing it. So therefore, you must be the cause of this problem. Be very careful about that. That's just hilarious to me. The advice for this card on this Monday tells you need to be clear and precise in all your verbal and written communications at this time, so that you are not misunderstood. This card has just got Mercury retrograde. Just stinks of Mercury retrograde. It really does. And that's your Monday. That sounds like my kind of a Monday. All hell breaking loose. King of Swords, all about ambitions on your Tuesday. This is a man who's very clever, and he's a very strong leader in business. And you know what? This could very well be you, Gemini. This could very well be you. This is sometimes the you card showing up at the beginning of the reading like this. I would have to bank my money on that this is you. So you are very clever, and you can be a strong leader in business. You're a great strategist as well. You've got that very complex, I said this earlier in the last video, I wish I had a rifle. Anybody got a 401? All I need is one bullet, because I could take that out from here. It's not my clock. Thank you. Anyways, you're a strong leader in business, a great strategist. You, what's the word I'm looking for? You have the type of a mind that's just made for numbers and planning. Not necessarily even numbers, but drawing out plans the way things should be, or plans of action. You can come up with strategies for just about anything and justify it as well. You're really good at that. You're also somebody that has charm and ambition. I feel ambition very, very strong for Gemini. In this reading, I feel the ambitions are very, very strong, very powerful, very fertile, and they're growing. This, if it's not you, can also exert pressure when they have to, and they can also offer calm. I would say, again, this is you, because of the twin factor. One's better at the pressure and applying pressure to get things done. The other one's all about keeping everybody else calm about the pressure. Okay, so it's like twins, and you both serve a very strong purpose. Legal issues may need some attention at this time, just for some of you. This is a general reading. Please remember that. Whatever it is you get involved in that's coming up on this week, and I'm feeling this is going to go longer than a week as far as this goes right here. You bring a calm and logical approach to just about any situation. Anybody that's in a group setting, that you're all involved in doing something, you're going to be like a clarification, like this air that goes through, this energy, and people's that were fogged up here and just weren't getting what was going on in front of them. You're going to be the power that clears that out, and all the light bulbs are going to be going off on top of it. Wow, now I get it. Thank you. You're going to be deeply appreciated for anything that you bring to the group. The advice is to look for facts before making any solid decisions on this day. And your keywords for this day are fairness and balance, decisions, strength, support, and justice. Okay. And justice, not injustice. Knight of Wands activity on your Wednesday. Okay. So it's hump day. That's going to come sooner or later, right? So that's why it comes in the middle. Oh, here we go. Please don't let this be one of those readings. I'm just going to find something funny and everything. I don't know. Sometimes it's the spirits. I think they're just restless, and they just do that to me. The advice of this card, it represents activity. It's a Knight of Wands. It's all about practical things in your life. The card is advising you to choose what is going to benefit you the most out of everybody. Any choices that you have to, you ask, how is this going to benefit? What's in it for me with them? What is in it for me? You're going to be asking yourself that a few times on this Wednesday. This is not going to be a boring Wednesday. This is going to be kind of a deep moving Wednesday where a lot is going to change, yet nothing has happened yet. There hasn't been one thing, but yet you know the change is there. It's right there. It's weighing oppressively on you. You can feel it. But nothing has happened yet. There's the frustrating thing. You'll be frustrated with that. Any work that you do, make sure that the work benefits you. Again, with the Whiffam theory, it's like make the job work for you, not you work for the job. Make the money grow for you, not you working to make the money grow. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing. Any resistance you run into, and you may run into a bit of resistance on Wednesday, stand your ground. The card is here to tell you that very clearly. You need to stand your ground, no matter what. The card is here to tell you, if you follow these little crumbs of advice, that whatever you do, and if you do it, if it's done properly, then you're going to make great success. Just about anything you take on, you're feeling that oppressive weight that's on you right now. You're feeling. That's why you're a little frustrated. You're going, don't panic and don't become too frustrated, because then you're going to panic. And if you panic, then you can't make sense or hide nor hear of anything that's going on. But you feel it. You can feel the presence of it. It almost has its own energy, its own entity of the changes that are about to take place. It's all been confirmed. You know it's coming. You know it's happening. Just be careful on how you do things. Stand your ground. Don't back down from anybody. Try to make something. Use the Whiffam theory. Remember that, okay? And things should turn out okay in your favor on this day. Your keywords are energy and movement, passion, focus, balance, communication, relationships. These are the things, okay, in your practical life on your Wednesday. That's a wacky Wednesday. The Nine of Cups is a wish. This is on your Thursday. This is, and you can see that it's cups, which is emotions, of course, right? So this is your wish card. This card brings benefits from love. How nice for you. Lucky you. Friendship is highlighted. Support on all projects that you're undertaking. Harmony at home. And I'm hearing even right down to doing dishes at home, there's going to be harmony there. And support. So you may get the night off from doing dishes on Thursday evening. Wouldn't that be great? Or maybe some of you are going to eat out on Thursday night. It's payday for a lot of people. All aspects of your life are going to be filled with contentment. This is going to be a beautiful day for you. This is going to carry over as well in some other areas of your life over the next few days. You'll be thinking back 2 weeks from now on this day. What a great day it was. It'll go that well for you. For those of you that have, and I don't mean to be rude, because maybe it's the other side of you, because you are twins, right? One of you is very normal, down to earth, very earthy type, and very easy to get along with. And then there's the other kind that gets smug really, really fast. When things are going really good for them, they get a little bit uppity about it. Card saying, don't do that. No. Don't do that. Don't let yourself go there. When the good fortune comes, make sure and share your enthusiasm with others. It gives other people hope, and you can instill that in them when they see you doing very, very well. There's going to be a lot of socializing going on as well. You're going to just see you around a lot of people, not with them, but in an area like in a beautiful dining room or restaurant. The place is full of people. It's more high end than run of the mill drive through or fast food restaurant. It's above that. I see you surrounded by an awful lot of people. Really nice feelings, really nice energies in the moment, wherever it is that you find yourself. Everything feels good in the moment, and it feels really right for you. And you're going to be aware of that as well, Gemini. The advice is you're perfectly placed to have all your dreams come true at this time. Your keywords are happiness and love, support, harmony at home, and one of the most beautiful words in the world, abundance, as long as it's used in the good way. There be abundant of bad things too, but it's not. Seven of Wands. This is on your Friday, and this is all about endurance. Who can run the mile? Who can stick it out? The keywords for this, and this is all practical things again, and the keywords are defense, resilience, protection, opposition, territory, force, and resistance. The advice of the card, excuse me, oh, say your words loud and clear. Again, Mercury gone retrograde. See, communications are going to be awful. In some ways, that's a good thing, but it's like anytime you talk to somebody over the next few weeks, it's going to make your head hurt because people aren't hearing what you're saying. You're running into a lot of that, but then again, that's what Mercury going retrograde does. It upsets the lines of communication, electronics and technology, all that good stuff. And you're going to find by the end of it all, you're just like, I am so tired of this. And you want to take your head and just pound it off a wall somewhere out of frustration. Because it's like people aren't hearing you. It's like, has everyone started speaking a different language? And no, but I didn't get the memo. What's the problem here? High levels of frustration there. So you got to be very clear. You have to be consciously clear to be clear about that. Certain relationships right on this day could get a little bit muddled up as well. Again, with communications. I see somebody standing, almost looks like a bus stop, and it's evening. It's early evening, probably 8-ish. Something got messed up, and you were supposed to meet somebody, and there you are at a bus stop. It could be that your car wouldn't turn over. Could be that you couldn't get a cab. But there you are, with your hands in your pockets. You're wearing a full-length overcoat. And you're feeling disappointed and thinking, this really sucks. That's what I'm saying. Standing there in the dark at the bus stop under a street lamp light, saying this really sucks. And you're gonna go home and just call it a night and hope for the best come tomorrow. So I do see that as well. Is there just this little wrench gets thrown into your evening there. I think that's it for that one. That's all there is. There wasn't a lot there. Just be very clear in your communications. I guess that took up enough time just to get that point across. 7 of Cups, possibility. Okay. So this card brings you many choices, and they're all going to be available to you and at your disposal. You do have a few facts available to you now on anything on the emotional level and anything to do with your hearth in your home and the people that you love. This is where this card is going to lay. And I'm hearing, don't believe that the grass is greener on the other side. A very serious tone. There's a serious tone to this. You're thinking you have more available to you than you actually do. You've got to be careful here, Gemini. Don't be falling into any fantasy worlds at this time. It's not going to serve you any good. You need to stay grounded. You need to stay real. For some of you, you're not going to feel like you have any real sense of what is real or what is imagination anymore. And your imagination can run wild on you at this time as well. I'm seeing two sides of the fence here. Not just grass greener on the other side. I'm seeing two sides of it. I see somebody wants to start over again. They want to leave where they are and they want to start over again, is what I'm saying. And it's almost a mutual agreement between the two, yet neither one of you are ready to make that first move. Complicated situation. I'm not sensing any pain or heartbreak, which is odd. Mutual agreement. This is where we end. This is as far as we go. It's best friend. It's just mutually agreed upon. Yet neither one of you are really making any concrete moves to make that change. I don't know what that's about. I have no idea. Don't rush into anything right now. Everything is a wait and see what manifests. Make that your golden rule on your Saturday. I'm just going to wait and see what the end of the day brings and see what unfolds before you. And it will. There will be something. Your keywords are fantasy and confusion, choices, dreams, imagination, visions, passion. It's a lot of passion. You got to make sure it's the real thing now. Fact from fantasy. Try to remember that. On your Sunday, 3 of Cups, it's all about reunion. So the keywords for this card represent celebration, friendship, healing, fun, flirtation, indulgence, and creativity as well. Be carefree and enjoy the company of those that make you laugh, those people that you can just, you've known them your whole life. You don't even remember not knowing them. And these are the best of the best of the best people in your life, and your best friends, and the family that you actually like a lot. Not just love, but you really like them a lot. You like being in their company. You need to spend time on Sunday. And some of you will be, you're going to find yourself in this situation. I'm hearing that. Some are in the situation. You're going to be able to laugh and let your hair down, just be you. There's no pretenses. There's no, everything is just perfect on Sunday. The most relaxing, enjoyable day that you're going to have in a very, very, very long time. This 3 also predicts weddings, parties, reunions, precious people that you love to have in your life and keep close to you. People that you care about and people that care about you as well. If you're working on any creative projects right now, now's the time to get your head into the zone as well. This Sunday is all about getting together with people. This is like, it's a special day. It's a special, you've got a name for it. I don't know what it is, but it's a special day where it's not just family, it's family and friends and even good neighbors you get along well with. It's a feel-good kind of day. And they're all gathering in one spot, seeing outside barbecue out in the backyard, people in and out of the house. A lot of people, a lot of laughter, a lot of good feeling, and so relaxed. And the weather is perfect. The whole day is going to be perfect. Aren't you lucky? There you go, Gemini. That should read it. That was it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I hope you took something from it. I hope it resonated with you as well. So thank you very much for being here. The red subscribe button beneath the video window, I don't even know if I said this at first because they all start doing these readings, they all run back to back. And I don't have a system, I just wing it. But the red subscription button below the video window, if you're new to YouTube, subscriptions are free. Also, if you like the reading and you want something private, I do offer that service. The information for that's found way down below where it says the description or the more area. Please read through that. My email is right there, and I do everything through that email without question. Also, I'd like to thank the current subscribers that are subscribed to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You guys are the seabed floor, the mightiest tides in the world of the mighty Bay of Fundy, and without you guys there'd be nothing at all. I'd like to thank everybody also for just viewing the videos and watching from time to time. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your thumbs up, your thumbs down, especially for your comments that you leave below the video windows. I read them all, and I answer them all as well. You can find me on Bay of Fundy Fortunes under my Facebook group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Just give a little knock, and one of us will let you in. It's a great place to be. It's a lot of fun. You can find me on, as I said, Facebook, and Google, Blogspot, and Twitter, and of course YouTube as well. For anybody else that's looking for me or hunting me down, I'm not hard to find. I'm always in my spot right here, or just walking down below on the beach along the water's edge of the mighty Bay of Fundy, because I'm always waiting and searching for the next high tide. We'll see you back in about a week. I hope you were here. Thank you very much, and good night.